Cool. Hello, we are live. I'm so glad that that worked. I'm actually here a couple minutes early because when I've gone live before, it just kind of spins. So, thank you for being here or tuning in to the replay. I am a couple minutes early and I see that little mommy 48 is here ready. I'm going to query you today for a little bit of advice. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes and I can always repeat myself, and that's fine. But we'll jump in, we'll get started. But something happened today. It wasn't like an event or anything. I got a comment from Brian G. Johnson TV, and let me know if you can hear me. By the way, if you're just jumping on, I think that I see my little microphone working, but I got a comment. I saw a post from Brian G. Johnson TV last night, and he just simply asked, "How is everybody doing?" And I said, honestly, I've been a little bit stressed with my YouTube adventures lately because I've given myself this task to post every day for 75 days. And I said, it's been great. I've really been liking it. But lately, some things have come up in my life and they need attention. And I haven't had all of the energy and time to spend that I want, like editing videos. If you're doing a video a day, especially like in my life where I'm working and I have my kids and then I'm trying to edit a video every day and that might take an hour, I'm like, that doesn't always happen. So if I want to do that, I can't really edit my videos the way that I want. So I said, I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to continue with my 75 hard self-made challenge, self-torture, I guess. And I said, so I might just go to my regular posting that I'm planning on doing in April. And hello, if you just joined, I'm so glad you're here. And I'm just giving a little backstory right now, and then I will jump in. I'll kind of ask you a question. So, anyway, I said I think I'm just going to go to my regular posting schedule that I was planning on doing at the end of April or beginning of April, the end of the 75 hard. And he said, well, I checked out your content and it's great that you're doing all this. And I, first of all, seriously appreciate anybody who comes to my channel, any of my GDs, anybody who watches anything or comments and connects with me. I seriously appreciate that. So he checked out my channel, Brian G. Johnson TV, and I was like, wow, that's so nice of you. And he said, it doesn't really seem like you have a firm niche. Niche. Whenever I say niche to my husband, he's like, it's niche, but I prefer niche because niche just sounds a little bit more fancy to me. I don't know. So he checked out my channel and he said, it doesn't seem like you've really picked a niche yet. So you should do that because then your audience will know what to expect. So I thoroughly am appreciative of him doing that and taking the time to check out my channel. But then it kind of brought up this question that I've already had about my channel. And that is it clearly defined that I have this certain niche that I'm going for? So I filmed a video and then I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to go live and see who shows up and see who can make a comment or tell me what their opinion is. I'm going to do some posts out there, like a poll, and then maybe do a short and just kind of gather a bunch of responses and see what people think. So if nobody's on today, it's totally fine. If you're watching the replay, you can put a comment down there. And the question is, like, can you tell And oh, sorry, reading and talking are not my strong points. I don't know how people can do that. It's definitely like a skill that you can do. Well, I'll read the comment in a second. So, well, Shirley Piano Sounds says, could you turn it on the other hand and maybe post what you love? Yes. And that's kind of what I've done is that what my goal with my channel is to have it kind of a goal channel that but with a lot of different parts to it. So I'm a busy working mom, and yet I go for my goals, I go for my dreams. I have a lot of them, and I have certain tips or certain ways that I like to do that and make it fun and ultimately like reach a lot of my goals. So one goal that I had 4 years ago was to start writing books and writing women's fiction books. And as of right now, I've written about 12 books and I've self-published 3 of them, and I have 1 more of them that is for free. If you sign up to my newsletter, this isn't to plug, it's just to say that I have another book. So that is one thing that I like to do is say, hey, I've already kind of done this in my life. I've carved out some time, and this is how I've done that. So ultimately, my overarching niche is goal setting and how we can go for our goals even when we're busy. And then other kind of sub niches, I guess, is me showing how I go for my goals and showing what those goals are. And then also like in order to go for our goals, sometimes we do absolutely have to have like the right mentality, right? We have to have a healthy mindset. We have to give ourselves relaxation time, but then we also have to like do the thing, right? We actually have to take some action towards that. So I'm trying to promote that action and encourage that action. And then I know I have some manifestation videos out there and techniques because that's kind of the fun part of my channel, is what I say. So thank you for being here, Shirley Piano Sounds. And yeah, that's kind of the fun part of my channel, I think, because it's a fun thing that I add on to my life. So I can see if someone were to just come in and look at my titles and say, well, okay, this one's about like a cleaning hack that she has, and this one's about like using this full moon manifestation technique. And ultimately, both of those things, in my opinion, are about going for our goals, because the cleaning hack, it was, if you haven't seen it, it's out there, and it's a fun little video of me like speeding through some tasks in 5 minutes, like 5-minute cleaning task that you set your timer and you go and do that. Because I've found that when I do that, I have more fun with the cleaning task, and then I get it done so much faster, and then I have more time to do those other things like working on my goals or spending time with my kids. So that's the explanation for that one that I say in the video. And then like the manifestation techniques, the full moon, new moon rituals that I do, or like I share some hacks or techniques that I do. And those help me in a spiritual way connect with my guides and God to help also co-create with the universe, with whatever you believe, to achieve our goals. So to me, it's all about goals and goal setting. And I'm wondering though, like, does it look like that? Does it look like my channel niche is about going for our goals and me kind of being the example, right? Like I'm the person who is setting that example, showing you how I'm going for my goals in my life. And I want to know. I want to know if you have gone out there. I know I have some just loyal fans, loyal genies, and I'm so thankful for that, to build this community. And I'm still thinking of changing my channel. I just wanted to give it a little bit of time to grow and get to know you and get to see like which videos have the most views or more views and kind of steer that way. I'm thinking of maybe Jeannie's journals or the Jeannie journal or something along those lines. But ultimately, I'm going to just query and pull and see if I'm getting my point across. Like, am I showing you that I'm supportive of you going for your goals? And am I giving you some ideas and some tips that you're using in your life? I know that I've gotten a lot of comments about people saying, hey, I used that DICCCC method and and got more subscribers. I got that comment from the channel This Is My Witch Face, and she said that I think she's had 800 subscribers when she used that method, and like within a week or two she had 1,300 subscribers. And I was like, that's amazing. I was so thrilled to hear that, and to hear people say, hey, I connected with this video and this is what I did. It's so rewarding. So I know that I don't have thousands of subscribers, but I also am okay growing every day. And even though it might be difficult for an outsider, and I'm not trying to throw anything bad out there, but it might be difficult to see like what the connection is. I think that the people who are a part of my community can tell that here's the angle of this and my perspective of being a busy mom and still like not forgetting myself and not forgetting what I've wanted to do in life and what I want to do right now, which was different than 5 years ago, and showing you that I'm doing it and you can too, and hopefully encouraging you to go for your goals and your dreams. And that means that we're using a variety of methods to do that. It's not just like this one thing, we're writing it down, and then we're going to work on it for half an hour, and then we're going to be done. And that's not really how life is, right? We have to work at something day after day. And maybe this day we didn't have time, and that kind of hurt. Like we were really hoping to have that time, but then our kid got sick or something, or had a project that they didn't know about due the next day, and that's what we're working on tonight. And that sort of thing is real life. Like that is us going through a variety of topics of life throughout the day. And I'm here to show you kind of how, by example, kind of lead by example, how we navigate through all those things and still have the time for ourselves, and how we can just go for our dreams, go for our goals, be busy, have our loved ones that we take care of, but still have that joy, and maybe not have the goal overnight and maybe not in my channel only talk about that one thing, because I feel like in my life, I don't just do one thing. Like, absolutely not. None of us do. We don't just like wake up and lay there all day, or wake up and go to work for 16 hours and come home. So I am actually like talking about this and talking through it, and not clipping through the edits like I was going to do. I was going to make a video like that, but talking through it like I do, like my channel and the variety. There's some weeks that I'm going to talk about goals more. There's some weeks that I might talk about manifestation more. And I think that's okay. I kind of feel okay with that. I want to know what you think. Absolutely want to know what you think, because I've heard it so many different ways from all the gurus out there on YouTube who know way more about this than I do. And I really appreciate any kind of help that they give me. And I've had some shout outs, just so thankful for all of that. But then I hear some people say you really need to zero in on a niche. And then other people say make it broad because that's your life, like I'm kind of talking about. But I want to know, if you're a YouTuber and if you have a channel, what do you do? What do you have one topic that you talk about, or do you have a variety of topics? And if you're a YouTube junkie and love to watch YouTube like me, because I'm a YouTuber, but I love watching other videos and getting a lot of tips and inspiration, or watching big waves because I love the weather, I love the ocean. And last night I was watching that and that was kind of entertaining to me, and my daughter. But if you're a YouTube watcher, do you like it when channels like have a variety of topics out there or just one topic? Because sometimes I do like one topic. And then when they sprinkle in kind of, oh, this is my day in my life, and I get to know that person a little bit better and see a little more of a glimpse in their life. And Rosani Designs Masquerade came just now, and welcome. Thank you for being here. And she definitely has a niche channel, and that's what we're talking about today, is if we are going to just have, or not just, but have one niche, or if we're going to have a variety of like our main niche and then kind of a variety of topics that we well round that niche out with. So I think that's all I'm going to say today. If you are watching the replay, I thank you for being here. And I hope that you definitely comment down below like what you prefer. And I want your honest opinion if you can tell what my niche is, because the goal setting niche, and I want to know people's opinions, if they just think that it's like a vlog kind of for me, or if you can tell that I'm encouraging you. So that's all I wanted to cover today, and I appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.